Hey y'all, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a review slash demo on the Doucce Limited Edition Freematic Eyeshadow Pro Palette. Comes in a very fancy case like so, and it's got super cute colors. I'm super excited to do this video. I got it in an Ipsy offer. Go figure. It was $20 on the Ipsy offer. Online, I believe it's like $35. It is limited edition, so when I did look on the website, there was... This palette was not on there, but there was another palette that was on there with not as many shades, and it was $35. So I'm guessing this palette was pretty expensive when it was available on their website. There's also palettes that you can customize on the website as well, and I believe that was $65. So pretty good deal for this palette right here. Before we get going with the video, please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you want to know how I got this eye look and what I think of the Doucce eyeshadow palette, just keep on watching. Alright, so the packaging looks like this. It kind of came like ripped. Can't help what the post office does. So it says Freematic Eyeshadow Pro Palette. It's limited edition. You've got your transition colors, you've got your shimmers, you've got everything in there. And one thing that I kind of noticed, because some of them are like down a ways like from others, you can like take them out. Hello. Pretty cool, magnetizing. But yeah, I like that. So you can keep reusing this thing if you end up using all the shades. So what I'll do is I'll just go through the swatches. The names obviously are not named on the little things itself, but it did come on the back of the packaging. There's the names and it's got the colors on it as well. So this first shimmer shade, it's called Tiffany. I don't know about the pigment on the hand, but we'll work with it. So that's Tiffany. That's the peach shimmer shade is what I was trying to say. It's like I'm fixing to play with some little Polly Pockets here, like taking them in and out. It's cute. This shade is like a gold shade. It's called Nadia. Wow, swatched pretty good. So that's Nadia. Hello, Nadia. That was beautiful. Next, it's like a very soft silvery type of shade. This one is called Veronica. Okay, the pigment with just the finger for these two shades has been pretty awesome. So there's Veronica. I think I got this shade in one of my Ipsy bags. It just came like this. I have yet to use it because I haven't really had the opportunity to really use it with like an outfit I'm wearing. So yeah, this is my first time trying any Doucce shadow, so I'm pretty excited. So yeah, this one is Julia. So some of them are just not picking up as good on the finger as others. But anyways, that's Julia. Next is Josie. I'm disappointed in the way it's picking up on my finger. I really hope it picks up good on the brush. So there is Josie. Final shimmer shade is called Teigen. It's like a black with a little bit of shimmer in there. Ooh, that picked up good. That's Teigen. We're on to matte shades now. So this one's called Hillary. It's like a very dark black. That one's Hillary. Nice matte black if you're going for a smoky look. Next is Hana. It's like a more on the darker side of a brown. I like the way that went on my hand, so that's Hana. Next is Sophia. So we're getting down to like the transition shades. I already just love how this palette just has transition shades and then it kind of starts to provide the look. Like it just goes transition, look, and then the top are good lid shades in my opinion. So this one is Sophia. Oh yeah, I like the way that went on. Super creamy. That one went on super good. Next is Dina. Nice. I'm so excited to use these. Two more. I love shades like this. This is Alexandra. This is the perfect transition shade. Ooh, it seems kind of powdery. We'll see. You never know unless you start using the brush. That's Alexandra. I'm a mess right now. And this is the final shade and it's called Elysia. I love that. This is what I'm gonna start my transition with. It's perfect. Barely see it on my white ass hand, but there's Elysia. So we'll start first with my go-to Beauty and the Beast brush. I'm just gonna be going in with Elysia and then I'll be going in with Alexandra to start out. So excited. I got this palette, wow, like a week and a half ago, and I just had other videos to film before this, so I just have not used it. So I'm pretty excited to use this. So I'm just gonna focus Elysia in my crease. That sounds a little, yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. Now next I'll go in, oof, wow. That picked up pretty good. It's got a lot of kickback. You already know I like that. Okay, focus. Holy freaking moly. Focus Alexandra in the crease. She's already not letting me down. So those two shades, Elysia and Alexandra. I'm loving the pigment so far. So next, I'll just keep going down the line. So next I'm gonna be using Dina, and I'll focus that in my crease as well. I'm loving the way this picks up. Look at that. Look at that right there. So that is these three colors combined. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I really like this dark brown shade right here. It's called Hana. I'm gonna try that. I love how you can just like take them out. So cute. It's like little Polly Pockets. Takes me back. I really wish the shades were named on here. I mean, I know it's kind of hard because they're like individual little things, but I don't know, they could have at least gone on the back of them or something because I really don't want to keep this box. So, okay, so yeah, Hana. I'm gonna be focusing that on my V. Picking up good. Hello, Hana. I'm liking that so far. The shades are picking up well. Oh, while I was saying that, I was dipping into the wrong color. What the hell? Okay, Hana, not Sophia. Hana. And then a little bit right here. I like to just do the excess on the inner part. There is Hana unblended. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Normally I use the Crown Beauty brush to blend, but I'm gonna be using Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. I'm gonna lightly blend the Hana color out. I just want to pause really quick and just kind of say I only had to dip into the transition colors. I think I did twice. I wasn't really keeping track, but I dipped into them twice for each eye. But the Hana color, I literally just dipped into it once. Again, that may have been I was dipping into the wrong color and trying to tap it off, and then I dipped into it again. But after I did this eye and then ended up doing the other eye, I had to dip into it once. So I love how pigmented the colors are. You don't have to have very much. It puts a lot of color on your eye, so I'm really loving it so far. I have no complaints. But can anybody guess? I just said I had no complaints, but I'm just gonna say one complaint. I'll put this right here and I want y'all to guess my first complaint of this palette. Any guesses? Any guesses? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, yep. Whoever said no white matte shade is correct. Because there's no white matte shade. I can use this off-white color, but it's more of a tannish, like with yellow undertones, so it's not really white, but whatever. But I just always have to point that out because having a white matte shade in every palette is just a must for me, but I just wanted to point out there's no white matte shade. Come on. For the lid, I'm gonna be using this shimmer color. The first one I swatched is called Tiffany. So first I'll use my finger. So I'll do my finger on this side and then I'm gonna use the Smashbox primer water and this brush on this eye. Wish it in there like so. Picked up pretty good. I already fucking hate it. Oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? Do y'all even see that? There's nothing there. It's like literally sticking to my finger. It's still on my finger. I'm just gonna go in with the brush on both eyes. Sorry. I'm fed up. Like so. And then I'm just gonna dig into Tiffany. Okay. I can see you, Tiffany. Thank you for slightly coming through a little bit. So I had to dip in 3 times for little Miss Tiffany over here. She didn't do too well. I know I paid 20 bucks for it. On their website, literally, like, check out their website. They're pretty pricey, some of their stuff. Not everything, but some of their stuff is pretty pricey. So for pricey stuff, I expect some fucking pigment, and I ain't getting shit. It's kind of annoying. So I feel like if I press hard on my eye, it comes off the brush, but I don't want to ruin my eye socket just to get some shadow on my freaking lid. I'm done. That's the look so far. I mean, I'm happy with the other shades, like I said, but I'm not happy with that shimmer shade. So closing this bitch for a little bit. I'm just gonna blend really quick. Actually, I can't close it. She's my mirror. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put the rest of my face on and then we'll go in with the bottom lashes. I will be right back. Alright, so I am back. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm just going to be putting the same shades I put on my crease on the bottom lashes. So I'm going to kind of transition it the same way I did my lid. So I'm going to be going back in with Elysia, Alexandra, and Dina. So first I'll go in with Elysia. Now Alexandra. And then Dina. Next, I'll just take my blending brush by Elizabeth Mott, and then I'm just gonna blend it. I don't know why I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use Tiffany again, and I'm gonna put that on the inner corner and see what it gives me. So I'll just use this brush by Younique, the liner shader brush. Okay, I'm very not satisfied with that color. You know what? I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna try Veronica and put that in the inner corner. I just wanna see if the rest of the shimmer shades work a little better than the one that I was using. That picked up very good on my brush. That's a little better. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know that the other shades work better than Tiffany. So what I'll do, I know this shade is not white, so I'm kind of scared to do this, but I'm gonna be using Elysia and putting it on my brow bone and just see what happens. Okay, I don't think I like that for a highlight shade. Okay, no. So I'm gonna put the rest of my face on really quick, and then I will give my full opinion on the Freematic Eyeshadow Pro Palette Limited Edition by Doucce. I'll be right back. So I am back. So we'll start with the positives about this palette first. So what I really like is the packaging. I love how you can take them out if you want, and you can even get different shades. I love, love, love the packaging. I also love how there are great transition shades to build up to your look. So these 3 shades, when I use this palette, are gonna be my go-to each and every time. I love how there's also shimmers for each matte shade in the palette. So whatever look you do, there's a shimmer for each shade. Let's just hope all those shimmers have pigment. Just saying. I also love how with the matte shades, it didn't take very much to blend and come up with my look. I really like not having to work for my pigment. On with the negatives. What I didn't like about this palette, the first one right off the bat, is there's no white matte shade. I love my white matte shades, but there's none in this palette. Second, the shimmer, this shade right here, I just want to take it out and throw it across the room. I did not like that shimmer shade at all. So if y'all got this palette and did something different in applying this shimmer shade, let me know, because I love the color. So I'd love to keep using it, but I'm not going to use it if I have to work that freaking hard for my pigment. Sorry, not sorry. Another thing I don't like is the names not being on these shades. I just love knowing what shades I'm using, especially like if I do a tutorial with this palette in the future. It's nice to know the shades. I'm not gonna keep this box just for the shades. I mean, that's just unnecessary. But other than that, this palette was worth the 20 bucks. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Ipsy rarely fails me. I love taking advantage of Ipsy offers. But yeah, that completes today's video. If you did like this video and you like to see reviews like this, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in my next video. Oh my god. I have a hair on my nostril. Okay.